Today, we're taking a trip to a small republic with the most ethnic diversity in the world, a region where, long ago, Roman traders conducted business with the help of 130 interpreters. It's a rugged terrain with a strategic location that has seen many empires clash throughout history. This land, with a thoroughly Islamic atmosphere, is part of the Russian Federation. Welcome to the Republic of Dagestan. Dagestan is the southernmost part of the Russian Federation, bordered to the west by Chechnya, to the southwest by Georgia, and to the south by Azerbaijan. The area of Dagestan is about 50,000 square kilometers. The name Dagestan comes from the Turkish word dag, meaning mountain, and it literally means land of mountains, because most of Dagestan is covered by mountains. The highest point in Dagestan is Mount Bazarduzu, standing at 4,070 meters, located on the border with Azerbaijan. This land is incredibly beautiful and untouched, bordered by the Caspian Sea on one side and the stunning Caucasus Mountains on the other. Dagestan is a very green region with many rivers, offering breathtaking landscapes. The Republic of Dagestan has a population of nearly 3.2 million people. Although the people here share many cultural, historical, and lifestyle similarities, Dagestan is unique in terms of its languages and is considered the most linguistically diverse region in the world. Due to the presence of many different ethnic groups, over 30 languages are spoken in this land. Many of these groups were relocated to Dagestan after it was taken over by the Tsarist government. Northeastern Caucasians make up about 75% of Dagestan's population. Turkic peoples comprise 21%, and Russians make up 3%, ranking second and third respectively. Many of these languages have no relation to each other, so people communicate with each other in Russian. The official language of the Republic is Russian, but each of these ethnic groups usually has a few newspapers and TV programs in their own language. Nearly all Dagestanis are literate, and most of them are fluent in more than 2 languages. 96% of the population of Dagestan is Muslim, with 95% being Sunni and 5% Shia. Meanwhile, only 4% of the total population is Christian. Nearly all of the Shia Muslims in Dagestan are Azerbaijanis who live in the city of Derbent. With a population of around 130,000, Derbent is the only Shia-majority city in Russia and the second largest city in Dagestan. The people of Dagestan are very hospitable. Throughout your journey, everyone you meet, from police officers to shopkeepers, will treat you with great kindness. The city of Derbent is located on the shores of the Caspian Sea in southern Dagestan. In history, this city has been known as the gateway through which Islam entered the Caucasus region and Russia. For centuries, Derbent was the northernmost point of the empires ruling over the territory of Iran. On a hill overlooking the city stands the fortress of Narinkala, which dates back to the Sassanid era. For 1,500 years, Narinkala was used for defensive purposes by various dynasties such as the Sassanids, Parthians, Khazars, Ilkhanids, Timurids, and Arabs. The Derbent Mosque, built in 733 AD, still stands with its grandeur and remains one of the oldest Islamic monuments, holding a significant place in world history. Large parts of the Caucasus region gained considerable independence after the Safavid era and were ruled as khanates. After Russia occupied these areas, a war between Russia and Iran broke out, lasting nearly 9 years. After Russia's victory in 1813, Iran was forced to cede Dagestan and other major Caucasian territories to Russia under the Treaty of Dagestan. Following the annexation of these regions by Russia, and due to actions such as heavy taxation and confiscations, a period of resistance known as Gazivat began in the northern Caucasus. This struggle, especially during the time of Sheikh Shamil, developed into a systematic movement towards establishing an independent state, and a large army was created for the independence of the Caucasus. After the Russian Revolution in 1918, the North Caucasus Republic declared its independence, and with the arrival of the Ottoman army, it was recognized and supported. However, with the Mudros Armistice, the Ottoman army had to leave the area, and the Soviets took control of Dagestan. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, Dagestan declared itself a republic but did not claim independence. Today, the Republic of Dagestan is one of the 85 federal subjects of Russia. This federal unit is governed by a unique form of presidential system, where the presidential candidate is nominated by the President of Russia and approved by the Dagestani Assembly of Representatives. The capital of Dagestan is Makhachkala, the largest city in the North Caucasus region. In the mountainous land of Dagestan, Makhachkala is a city located in lowlands. This city, situated on the western shore of the Caspian Sea, is known for its many parks and green spaces scattered throughout. Makhachkala, built by Peter the Great, has a population of nearly 600,000, making it the most populous city in the Republic of Dagestan. Makhachkala is an ethnically diverse city, where many different ethnic groups live side by side. One of the best places to get acquainted with the local culture is the traditional city market, where you'll see many women selling their products. One of the city's attractions is the Makhachkala Grand Mosque, also known as the Yusuf Bey Mosque. This mosque, with a capacity of 17,000 people, is one of the most beautiful and largest mosques in Europe, built in 1997 with the help of Turkey in the style of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul. Nearby, there's the Salikum sand dune, meaning yellow sand, located near Makhachkala. The dune stretches for 3 kilometers and covers an area of 600 hectares. It's the hottest place in Dagestan, with summer temperatures rising above 60 degrees Celsius in the mountainous geography of this country. This unique dune is one of the city's tourist attractions. Aside from this, Makhachkala is the most developed city in Dagestan, connected by rail to Moscow, Astrakhan, and Baku. However, like many parts of the Caucasus, Dagestan has not emerged from the struggles of backwardness that followed the collapse of the Soviet Union. The foundations of the region's industry are based on oil and natural gas fields, and this republic is also a crucial transit area on the route from Russia to the Caucasus. Although Dagestan has the potential for development, the lack of initial steps towards a market economy and widespread corruption have made the region dependent on the informal economy and Russian support. At Makhachkala Airport, you can get a clear impression of this country. It's something like an airport in a remote town, an old airport where most public flights are only between Moscow and Baku. Here, everything smells of antiquity, and at first glance, the remnants of the harsh communist era are striking in the city. Long and wide roads outside the city, soulless and brutal buildings, and old, worn-out vehicles moving through quiet streets. In this place, people are very fond of wrestling and martial arts, and you can find many gyms throughout the city. The Dagestanis jokingly say that Dagestan should be at the top of the Olympic medal table, based on its population. Considering the medals that Dagestani athletes have won in the Olympics, this statement isn't far from the truth. Most Dagestani boys learn self-defense from an early age. Recently, the region has gained international fame due to the championships won by some of its martial artists. Khabib Nurmagomedov, a Dagestani, was the UFC lightweight champion who retired undefeated. In short, Dagestan is a mountainous land with stunning and beautiful geography. However, it doesn't offer a modern and exciting urban atmosphere, so it might not appeal to everyone in that regard. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.